What if the biggest rival to your success was you? That's the question Xiao Zhan just answered in spectacular fashion. In just 13 days, his latest drama, The Legend of Zong Hai, not only soared in popularity but shattered records on the world's most trusted film database, IMDb. The result? A new #1 for Chinese television, and the previous holder was none other than Xiao Zhan himself with The Untamed. This isn't just another win. This is a watershed moment where a single actor eclipsed his own legacy, proving once again that greatness is a journey, not a destination. Let's dive into the numbers, the narrative, and the magic behind this extraordinary rise.
Wie in storytelling meets data, wat emerges is untenjable trut.
The Legend of Zong Hai has become a juggernaut on IMDb, achieving a 9.4 out of 10 score based on over 13,000 viewer reviews within just 13 days. That's a lightning-fast ascent, especially when you consider the average viewer count for most Chinese dramas on international platforms. In comparison, Xiao Zhan's previous mega-hit The Untamed took years to amass 12,000 reviews with an 8.7 rating. Still a phenomenal achievement, but now overshadowed. But why do these numbers matter so much? Because IMDb ratings are not inflated or localized, they're international barometers of quality. Users from the US, Europe, Southeast Asia, and beyond are contributing to this meteoric rating. The site's strict moderation and vote-weighting algorithm ensure fairness, making The Legend of Zong Hai's top placement all the more credible. What this tells us is more than popularity. It suggests universal appeal. The story, performances, and production are transcending cultural and language barriers, something only a few shows globally have accomplished. And that's the core of this moment. Xiao Zhan didn't just break a record. He proved that Chinese television can compete on a global scale with the very best.
Wat mag es a story unforgettable?
The answer lies not in spectacle, but in soul. The Legend of Zong Hai crafts its legacy not merely through lush cinematography or elaborate battle sequences, but through its symphony of human emotion. The titular character, Zong Hai, is not a distant myth. He is wounded, conflicted, noble, and deeply human. A protagonist that mirrors our own internal battles. Themes of duty versus desire, betrayal, redemption, and silent sacrifice create a tapestry that is emotionally arresting. Each character, no matter how minor, feels fleshed out and essential. The show resists the urge for melodrama, instead opting for a poetic restraint that makes its emotional beats land harder. Another key to its resonance:
the script's intelligence.
Every dialogue feels layered, offering subtext and foreshadowing that invites rewatching. Viewers are not just entertained, they're engaged, decoding meanings and discovering hidden symbolism. As a result, The Legend of Zong Hai doesn't just capture attention. It captures hearts, fostering the kind of deep viewer investment that turns a good show into a timeless classic.
Wat defines an Icon?
It's not perfection, it's transformation. Xiao Zhan's portrayal of Zong Hai marks a significant milestone in his artistic journey. Unlike his earlier roles, which leaned heavily on youthful passion and reactive intensity, this performance is measured, complex, and fiercely internal.
He conveys agony without words, ambition without arrogance, and romance without cliche.
Industry insiders have noted his remarkable control, his ability to do more with silence than most can with soliloquies. In key scenes, Xiao Zhan utilizes micro-expressions, pauses, and breath control to convey emotional turbulence. It's acting that demands patience, but rewards attention. Equally impressive is his growth in off-screen influence. From carefully choosing scripts to engaging with fans in a more grounded, less commercial way, Xiao Zhan has transitioned from idol status to a respected dramatic actor, someone whose name now carries creative credibility, not just fame. And in an industry saturated with fleeting stardom, his commitment to craft and integrity makes him not just a talent, but a trailblazer. One whose journey continues to inspire both fans and fellow actors alike. In today's interconnected world, fandom isn't defined by borders. It's fueled by passion and connection. The global response to The Legend of Zong Hai is nothing short of phenomenal. On social platforms like Twitter/X, TikTok, and Reddit, hashtags in multiple languages trend daily. Indonesian fans produce fan art, Brazilians translate episodes, and North American audiences publish in-depth reviews and video essays. This wave of international engagement reflects more than popularity, it reflects belonging. Many overseas viewers share the same sentiment. I've never watched a Chinese drama before, but now I'm hooked. What drew them in was a mix of authentic storytelling, emotional depth, and cinematic flair. A combination not easily found in mainstream Western television these days. Even more fascinating is the cross-cultural dialogue happening between fans. Online spaces are filled with exchanges about historical references, cultural motifs, and even Mandarin phrases. It's not just passive viewership, it's immersive exploration. In short, the legend of Zonghai has become a cultural ambassador. And Xiao Zhan? He's no longer just a national star. He's an international symbol of artistic diplomacy. What happens when a platform built for movie buffs becomes a stage for global acclaim? IMDb's relevance in today's digital media economy cannot be overstated. With algorithms influencing what streaming platforms prioritize and recommend, a high IMDb rating functions like a global spotlight. It draws in distributors, translators, advertisers, and even award committees. The legend of Zonghai topping this chart sends a loud, clear message. International audiences are hungry for high-quality Asian storytelling. It challenges long-standing biases in Western media and opens doors for future Chinese productions to receive the global recognition they deserve. Moreover, it positions Xiao Zhan as a bankable name on a global entertainment index. For studios and networks, this data isn't just trivia, it's a green light. His proven ability to generate massive engagement across cultures means he could very well become the first Chinese actor to lead in major international co-productions.
In essence, IMDb isn't just a scoreboard.
It's a gateway, and the legend of Zonghai just walked through it with triumphant flair. As poetic as it sounds, the phrase now rings truer than ever. Xiao Zhan has always carried a reputation for hard work, humility, and focus. But with the legend of Zonghai, he has demonstrated something rarer: growth without ego. He didn't try to replicate the untamed. He reinvented himself. In doing so, he proved what fans have long believed: his only competition is his past self. Where does one go after breaking records? The expectations now surrounding Xiao Zhan are colossal. But pressure has never broken him. It has shaped him. Insiders speculate that he may explore film next, or even produce and direct. Whatever he chooses, one truth remains: the world will be watching. Because once you've rewritten history, people don't just follow your journey. They study it. The legend of Zonghai is more than a show. It's a turning point.
A cultural victory. A love letter to artistry and ambition.
And at its core is a man who reminds us that humility and excellence can coexist. In a world of noise, Xiao Zhan is a clear, resonant voice. One that doesn't shout to be heard, because it speaks the truth. And the truth is this: legends don't retire. They evolve. This content is based on publicly available information from IMDb and various viewer platforms as of the date of publication. Ratings may fluctuate over time. The intent is for entertainment, education, and fandom engagement only. Thank you for watching or watching. If this deep dive into the legend of Zonghai sparked something in you, don't forget to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, subscribe and turn on notifications for more updates on Asian dramas and global entertainment. What did the legend of Zonghai mean to you? Do you think Xiao Zhan has reached his peak, or is this just the beginning?
Drop your Tukukts below.
Let's celebrate this record-breaking moment together. Until next time.